We're back again to play some games. So last time on Obey Me, me and Bill went back to the House of Lamentation. We got all the brothers to forgive me, even though I didn't do anything wrong. And we got Lucifer to come out of his room, finally. And now he's explaining everything to us. We need to find a way to save Belphegor, because you got one prison into another prison. I just want to say, don't I look like I should be the 10th member of Twice? Fancy you, do. Sorry. I just want to take a moment and say thank you to everybody. Thank you to everybody, because now I've reached 1,000 subscribers. And I'm so happy. Thank you guys so much for watching me and always commenting and always talking to me on Instagram, talking to me on Twitter. Thank you guys so much. I don't know what to say. Thank you guys so much. There's 1,000 of us. Before we start, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you follow me on my social media. And we can get started. Okay, lesson 14, chapter 19.
Huh?
Okay, so are you saying that you locked Belfi up because he was opposed to Diablo's idea?
Eh?
Wait a minute, really? I mean, that's kind of awful, don't you think?
Yeah.
You haven't heard the whole story yet. That night, Belfi showed up at my room alone.
なんなんだよ。
I don't understand it, and I definitely won't accept it. No matter how many times you may say it, it's a waste of breath. Well, it's not a waste of breath to me. Lucifer, you have to be able to do something, right? Talk to Lord Diavolo, find a way to convince him. Tell him to kill his exchange program thing. Tell him that he needs to rethink things.
ないわ。
Are you afraid of Lord Diavolo? Is that it? Does he agree? Does the idea of disagreeing with him scare you that much?
待て。
Let me make one thing clear. What Diavolo wants, I want.
は?
Oh, come on. What happened to your ability to think for yourself, Lucifer?
ありえない。
Are you really nothing more than Diavolo's puppet now? Have you fallen that far?
いや。
Belphegor, no matter what you say, it won't change anything. When a motion is passed by the student council officers, that's it. It can't be undone. I have nothing else to say to you on the matter. Maybe not, but I've got more to say to you. I'm begging you, Lucifer. You're the only one with the ability to persuade Diavolo. I've got no intention of trying to persuade him of anything, because the fact is that I agree with his plan for the exchange program. Have you forgotten about Lilith? Have you forgotten about our sis? What does that have to do with anything?
ありえない。
What do you mean? It's because of the humans, remember? They were responsible for what happened to her. It's time you forgot about that.
は?
Forget about it? You're telling me to forget about it? Does that mean you've forgotten then? You've forgotten about Lilith?
なんなんだよ。
It's unforgivable that you would just forget about her.
は?
It's absolutely unforgivable. I refuse to stand by and let this happen. I refuse to allow an exchange with humans to go forward. Humans. They should be wiped from existence. Stop right there, Belphegor. Not another word. You'll be guilty of treason against Diavolo. That's right. That's exactly what this is. I'm standing up in defiance of Diavolo. If you can't do it, then I will. I will wipe out every last human and kill Diavolo as well. Dang. Yeah, what humans do? How did we start the war? How did we start the Celestial War? I mean, I'm not surprised. And if you stand in my way, I'll kill you too. Enough, Belfi. Do you seriously mean to attack me? What will be the purpose of us fighting? What good will come of that? Let go of me. Hey! I won't allow you to stand Diavolo's way. You may be my brother, but that's a bridge too far. And now, you will pay the price. From this moment forward, I will be keeping you prisoner here, and you'll remain that way until you manage to calm down and reform your way of thinking. Why would you do this, Lucifer? Is Diavolo more important to you than all of us now? More important than your brothers? Answer me.
Oh.
Yes. He doesn't mean that. He doesn't mean that. He doesn't. Why? Why would you? Gah. Gah. Boss battle. Lilith. Let's see. I want to see her. What she look like? Okay, I understand what happened now, but still. Couldn't you have at least told us in secret what was up? Yeah, you didn't have to lie to us, feeding us that story about sending Belfi off to the human world to study. Isn't that right, Lauren? You agree, don't you? Should he have told them from the beginning? Yeah, I think he should have. I think he could have. I don't know, because BL is very, protective of Belfi. He's very attached to Belfi, so maybe he would have, I don't know. I'm gonna say, yeah, I agree. Exactly. See? You really get it, Lauren. So why is it that Belfi hates humans? Just come on, tell me. That's not something we usually... Alright, listen up. There ain't any rule saying we can't talk about what happened to Lilith, is there?
Oh.
Come on, we should answer Lauren's question. Thank you, Mama. You're right. Lauren, I take it you've heard us mention Lilith before.
Oh.
She was our little sister, the youngest one of us. Can I please see her? Probably not, though. Long ago, back when we were still angels, Belfi felt very different about humans than he does now. He liked them. I say he more than just liked them. Yeah, he loved them. He loved humans and the human world in general. Yep, he really did. His room was filled to the brim with stuff from the human world. And whenever he had the chance, he sneaked down there for a visit, so he was a little mermaid. Basically, collecting little things from the human world.
ありがとう。
He used to bring me back stuff all the time. He knew my favorite anime and manga and game characters, and he gave me rare character-themed merchandise. He'd regularly go down to the human world without permission. He was always getting in trouble with Lucifer and Michael for that. He said he wanted to see how the humans were doing and what they were up to.
だな。
No matter how many times he got yelled at, it never stopped him. Lilith was especially close to Belphie. His enthusiasm for the human world rubbed off on her, and she began to take an interest in humans as well. Whose room is this, hers? Yeah, Lilith has always been really attached to Belphie.
え?
Don't need to be modest. I said she was pretty attached to you too, Bill. You, Belphie, and Lilith always used to hang around together, laughing and giggling. I was so jealous. You were the youngest group. Yeah, whenever you were together, you were like 3 puppies playing and having a good time.
Oh.
Hey, whoa. Lilith was actually pretty attached to me. Always gotta be about you, mama. Hey, whoa. Lilith has always been pretty attached to me. Like, we used to sleep in the same bed once, you know? She was a big fan of Mama. Oh yeah, I remember now. You woke up and started making a scene, yelling about how you just had a bad dream.
マジか。
Whoa, hey, quit it. Not another word.
おつ。
We were all ignoring you, but I remember correctly. Lilith felt sorry for you and agreed to sleep beside you because you were so scared.
おい。
Shut up! I mean, you're just a big baby. Stop being so Cinderette. I wouldn't say she was attached to you exactly. It seemed something closer to pity. It was something closer to pity. Yes, now that we've got that established, back to the story.
Oh.
Belphie rubbed off on Lilith, and she started going down to the human world a lot as well. And like Belphie, she developed an interest in humans. But then, one day... she happened to be a man. He was human, and she fell in love with him.
Huh?
Hey, while we're on the subject, did you know that Lilith was actually an angel?
ありえない。
Oh, did he know? I thought he was asking me, like, of course. You guys were all angels. Did he know that Lilith was an angel? Don't be crazy. She kept it a secret from him, of course. An angel hiding her true form so she could have a relationship with a human. Wow, now that's love.
Ah.
Lilith may have hoped to keep the relationship a secret from us, but eventually word got out. You didn't like it one bit, huh, Lucifer? You were all like, as your older brother, I won't stand for this. I did go down to the human world once to have a look at the man she was seeing. Oh, wow. That's like a little creepy.
嘘。
Sounds like someone was being a little too overprotective of his sister.
Ah.
Poor Lilith. Quiet, all of you. He seemed like a man of virtue to me, a good man. And more importantly, Lilith was happy. However, that happiness proved to be short-lived. What happened? You got me. I'm silent.
めんどくさい。
I'm completely silent. Like, I'm really taking it.
俺が相手になるよ。
Okay. The man she loved was stricken with an incurable illness. Dang. Lilith tried to nurse him back to health. She did everything she could, but he showed no signs of recovering. She was afraid of losing him, and in her fear, she made a mistake. She gave him a forbidden food from the celestial realm, hoping it would save his life. If only she talked to us, tell us what was going on. Even if she had, there's nothing we could have done. I mean, altering the lifespan of a human is expressly forbidden. Lilith incurred the wrath of our father, who declared that she was to be punished. That's awful. You got that right. It's like, come on. Was what she did really that bad? We couldn't just stand by it. We couldn't just stand by and let something like that happen. As her brothers, we had to do something. You bet we did. That wasn't the only reason behind our rebellion against our father, but it was the catalyst that incited it. And you know how it all turned out. We know Lilith died, but like, I don't know. We were banished from Devildom, and Lilith, she died. She lost her life in the Great Celestial War. Belfi felt that he didn't do nothing. The situation was just bad. He literally did nothing. Did he pass away? Probably. Belfi felt that the man she had fallen in love with was responsible for it all. That it all came back to him. He said that if she hadn't met him, she never would have died. And that's when things changed. That's when Belfi began hating humans. Man, that's a horrible reason. He literally did nothing. You should be blaming your father. I mean, I'm sure he does, but like, put the blame all on him, not that human. Not on us. Not on me. On your father. When Diavolo proposed establishing peaceful relations with the human world, Belfi couldn't accept it. And when he turned on Lucifer, which would explain how he ended up locked in the attic. No, Lucifer locked Belfi up for his own good. Lord Diavolo isn't the sort of demon who lets someone off the hook if they try to stand in the way of his dreams. If Lucifer hadn't stopped Belfi, he would have been found guilty of treason for sure. And you didn't want that to happen to Belfi, did you, Lucifer? You were protecting him. Sure was. You should have talked some sense into Diavolo. You should have talked some sense into Belfi. We ain't gonna put this on your brother. Let's talk about Diavolo. You should have talked some sense into him.
Yeah.
I swore an oath to do whatever I must in order to bring Diavolo's dreams to fruition. Because he did whatever he did to Lilith. Whatever that was. To save her. I need them to explain what happened to her exactly. Is Diavolo really that important to you? Are you just Diavolo's puppet? I'm not calling him a puppet.
Wow.
Oh, so we're going there now, are we? In that case, I have a question for you too, Lucifer. Who's more important to you, Diavolo or us? You guys. Us. I'm sorry. Sorry I never said anything. Lilith. She didn't die in the battle. He's explaining it. Ugh, god damn.
さあ行こうか
Always gotta freaking dance. Okay. Explain everything, Lucifer. Family bonds. Let's come right up. Lilith. She didn't die in battle. What?
ちょっと待って。
Excuse me?
いやいやいや
Hold on, no.
面白くね
What the hell? This really ain't the time to be making jokes like that, Lucifer.
いや
It's no joke. It's the truth. Lilith didn't actually die in the Great Celestial War. See, why aren't you telling them? Why aren't you telling your brothers these things? Like, what was the point of hiding that from them? Like, Lucifer, what's... I'm not seeing what you're seeing. It's not clicking for me.
ありえない
What do you mean by that? If it means you'll ensure that she stays alive, I'll make any sacrifice I have to, so... Diavolo, I hereby pledge my loyalty and allegiance to you. Diavolo saved Lilith when she was on the verge of death. In as compensation, I swear my allegiance to him for all eternity.
何
So you did that to save Lilith's life? But why didn't you tell them?
おいおい
You need to explain it some more. This is the first time I've ever heard of this.
ああ
And where is she exactly? He saved her. But how did he save her? Yes, I should think so, because this is the first time I've ever spoken of it. Diavolo had Lilith reborn as a human. Diavolo had Lilith reborn as a human.
え
But what about her memory? Will she remember being an angel?
あ
Nah, no way. She would have lost all her memory of her former life for sure. Wait, you guys are getting ahead of yourself here. Have you forgotten how long ago the Great Celestial War was? Even if she was born as a human, by now she would be, you know.
ちょっと待って
Lucifer, why didn't you say anything to us? How could you keep something so important from us? Because we were prohibited from coming in contact with the human Lilith. Lilith was alive, yes, and nothing was stopping you from going down there to see her, if you had a mind to do that. Yet it was strictly forbidden, under any and all circumstances. I thought it would be best if I'd be the only one who had to live with the pain of knowing that.
ありえねえっつの
So why couldn't we go see Lilith, huh? It only makes sense. After all, she'd be sentenced to death for her crime. Imagine what would have happened if word got out that someone had saved her, and she had been reborn as a human.
え
Yeah, even though it was the son of the Demon King himself who did it, there would have been serious reckoning.
ありえない
Still, I at least would like to have known. Even if I couldn't have ever seen her again, I would like to have known that Lilith was alive. I made the choice I made because I thought it was the best at the time. What if I had been you, Lauren? What would you have done? Don't ask me stuff like that. If I was in his place, I feel like the brothers, they wouldn't have listened to me. They would have gone to the human world to go see Lilith. Against, especially Mama. He would have done it anyway. And Beale. I feel like Beale would have done it. Would I have told them? I guess I wouldn't. I wouldn't tell them. Because I guess I see. Because there's no way they would have just... There's no way they would have just stayed. They would have definitely went. It's very kind of you to say that. As Satan said, even if Lilith was born as a human, when you consider their lifespan, she has to be dead by now. But even so, if she ended up with the man she loved in the end, then I know she was happy. I truly believe that. Beale. Lucifer. Whoa. I totally thought you were about to punch Lucifer, Beale.
Wow.
I'm not sure I've ever seen you give Lucifer a hug that big before, Beale. You chose to save Lilith, Lucifer. You did what you had to do in order to keep her alive, didn't you?
Arigato.
Thank you, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to bear all that pain on your own.
Yeah.
You don't have anything to apologize for, Beale. Also, I finally understand. I get why you're so loyal to Lord Diavolo. Yet that same loyalty ended up hurting Belfi. We gotta go get him. Do you regret what you did? It's not your fault, Lucifer. I can't be mad at him. It's not his fault. Things just happen. You don't think so? At the time, I thought I had no other choice. That's the only reason why I did what I did. What do I say? Like, what do I say? I really don't know what to say. He explained everything to us. I mean, the only thing to do next is to find a way to get Belfi out. Like, we need to get Belfi. And like I said, I'm not gonna even think about who Lilith is. Ugh. And Belfi doesn't have a good reason to hate humans. Like, the guy was sick. Lilith wanted to go help save him. She took a fruit. The fruit started a war. And things happened. Don't blame that on the guy who was sick. He didn't even know what was going on. But he was unconscious probably. He could barely talk, I'm sure. We need to talk about this in the comments because I don't know what to say. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. I'll see you guys tomorrow with Ikimen Sengoku. Bye bye.